Not only did I kill him, I stabbed him 197 times. I snapped. By January 18th, the pressure was too much for Susan. Everyone's calling, everyone's asking, where's Jeff? And it was only a matter of time before someone would come to the house and notice things are wrong. And that evening presented another huge hiccup for Susan because their dog had been in the backyard digging at the grave.
No.
And he had allegedly exposed a part of Jeff's head. He had also chewed off Jeff's hand, and she found the dog gnawing at it on their patio. So that's when Susan was like, I've got to get out of here. So she grabbed the kids, she threw them in the car, and she went to stay with her mother. And Susan confesses to her mother that she him. She tells Susan, go send the kids to stay with Cindy. That's their aunt, her sister, and we are going to find an attorney. They lock in on a guy named Neil Davis. She tells him everything. Not only did I kill him, I stabbed him 197 times. I snapped. Enough was enough. I could not take it anymore. She said, I thought he was going to kill me and the kids if I didn't kill him first. So only hours after confessing everything to her mother and attorney, Neil Davis was walking into the Harris County District Attorney's office, and he said, if you go to the address, you will find a body in the backyard. The police do. They send a team down to the home, and sure enough, after barely scanning the backyard, they found him partially buried. His head, his arm, and shoulder at this point were exposed. He's also completely naked, aside from the neckties around his wrists and a sash from a bathrobe that was tied around his ankles. Police let themselves into the home because it's empty. And when they get to the primary bedroom, it looks like a tornado has hit. There is stuff everywhere. There's fresh paint, bleach, a giant piece of carpet has been cut out from the floor. There's still on the curtains, the nightstand, the walls, and even more damning, detectives locate a receipt for 2 gallons of bleach, obviously for afterward, and a hunting knife in a pot outside that looked like it had been tried to be hidden. They call the lawyer back, and he says she will not be speaking to police though, because she's been checked into a psychiatric ward. The mental break that she has suffered and originally started on the night of the has not subsided. She's still not convinced that he's fully dead, and she still believes that he could come for her at any moment. She's not denying this is going to be a self-defense case. And also they discovered the injuries were so violent that the tip of the knife had actually snapped off and was still lodged inside Jeff's head.